know what I'm going into. And I have a little anxiety that like, I mean, I want to be with you guys, but it sounds like we're not for a lot of it, right? We're kind of doing our own thing.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk
I
about all the things.
Okay. All right.
Don't have anxieties. You've got
I
us. It's good. We're good. Okay, guys, let me introduce the call because I just started recording. I was talking again ahead of recording. Welcome to tonight's call. It is the first call of June, and it is the call all about Summit 2019, which is right around the corner, and it feels like it's far, but it is not far, my friends. It approaches quickly. And Sable and I decided to do this call even though it wasn't scheduled into our plans for team calls, because as we were reflecting on our Summit experience, like I was sharing with Emily, my first Summit, even though I stayed in a room with a friend and she kind of told me a little bit about Summit, I was unprepared for the kind of mental marathon that Summit was. I really did not see that coming, and it was very overwhelming for me. And then when Sable went last year, she kind of had a similar experience, but she was with me and I gave her way more information of what was coming as far as like, this is the schedule and this is how we should organize it. So it was a little bit more put together. So we wanted to come together and like give you guys not only what is going to happen in Summit itself, like these are the activities you're going to be doing as part of Beachbody, but we wanted to explain the layout of the events, like what happens in the conference center, what happens in the big arena, how your stay will go, how to make sure you like grocery shop and have food for your stay, what do expenses look like, what does it, what does the shopping experience look like in the core? So as Sable said, she travels often and she goes to a lot of conferences, and this one is huge. On average, you have between 20 to 30,000 coaches attend Summit. So I really want you guys to understand. Hey girl. I really want you guys to understand that when we say it's a big conference, you have 20 to 30,000 people attending this conference. Indianapolis is a small city. The entire city is Beachbody coaches. Like, there is no other people that are in the city for those 4 days. It's awesome, and it's also overwhelming when you've gone from being the kind of person who is working your business at home behind a screen to suddenly being in Beachbody. Like, hello, here's Beachbody, okay? Mm-hmm. So the first thing I want to say is if you are not attending quarterly events for Beachbody, like your local events, it's very important that you do. Because I was on the phone with Leah, actually, a week ago. She schedules her calls. Leah and Tanya have their calls very scheduled every single month to receive coaching on their business. And she was talking about how intangible the business felt to her. And I completely understand that, because it is a digital business. You are literally working on a business that is behind a screen in one shape or form. But the reason that quarterly events exist is for you to plug into your local Beachbody community and to experience Beachbody as a tangible thing. Other coaches that are doing the same work, events from corporate, conversations and from coaches who have been doing the work for a long time, have been in an industry for a long time. So every quarter of the year, some people do have to travel, and Kari, you can also submit to host your own. So that's also a thing, that if you don't have an event near you, you can create an event near you. You're able to do that. I know Susie came with me to an event a few months back and she loved it. She had a great experience. It was really eye-opening for her. It was really empowering for her to be in the community and to see everybody else who was a coach in the different ages and the different races and the different body shapes. And, you think coaches look and are a certain way. Wait till you get to Summit and you're like, holy moly, I had this whole thing completely wrong. I mean, you've got plus size coaches. You've got coaches who are mad pregnant doing outdoor exercises at 7 a.m. You've got coaches with brand new babies strapped to their chest doing exercises, you know what I mean? And attending conferences, like pushing strollers. You see it all. There is no like one way that Summit gets done, okay? So just know that the immersion process is really important. If you're local in Georgia and you want to come with me to the events, then come with me. I'm happy to carpool. I'm happy to do that. There's going to be one at the end of July as well. I don't know the date yet. I don't think they have announced which day it's going to be for Super Weekend, but it's also cool because the upcoming one for July is a coach open house. Okay. So they've specialized this event for any prospects that you have in your area that might want to learn about the business. Basically, you get to bring them as guests and they sell them on coaching. Like corporate does the event around teaching them about what coaching is. So it's a really great opportunity for you to bring anybody that is your friend, that is someone that is near you that might want to learn more about Beachbody, FYI. Just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, so the schedule. Sable, should we just talk about like, let's break this up in like easily digestible chunks. So what do you suggest, being that last year was your first year?
I say, one, we need to talk about packing, like what to bring. And then the second thing I'd like to do is pull up the actual schedule and just kind of go day by day. And then answer any questions because that'll pretty much wrap everything up.
Okay.
I think.
Also, I'm drinking wine because it's Wednesday.
What's wrong?
All right. Coach Summit 2019. Agenda.
So to pack, really you need workout clothes. Like honestly, I stayed in my workout clothes the entire time and then just changed for dinner.
Yeah. So here's what we usually like to do. We like to bring one dressy outfit so we can take a nice picture together. So if you're coming, bring one thing. Like I'm bringing a romper, like a nice romper and some cute wedges, and that's it. Like I'm keeping my nice outfit really simple. But we did one night where everybody dressed nice and then we took a group photo. I'm having these shirts created for us. So if you are attending and you want a shirt, let me know right now on your size. I'm working with a new artist and she's like, I can order them tonight. It just so happens tonight, the wholesale website she ordered from has like free shipping on any orders. So she's like able to get the muscle tanks that we want to order. So how the design is going to look, it's a black muscle tank. Okay. And on the front, it's going to say in sort of like this Sanskrit font, it's going to say Meta Movement. And on the bottom, it's going to say Live Your Love. On the back, it's going to have the Flower of Life symbol. And it's going to say Stay Gold on top. And on the bottom, it's going to say Coach Summit 2019. They look really cute. They're going to look really cute. So it's something that if you like collecting workout shirts, it's good to have. And I also like to have a group picture with the shirts, with our team shirts every year. So I like to do like a front photo of us and I like to do the backs of our shirts. So that's the design. She's doing a mock-up for me right now, but I don't know if she's going to have it in time to give it to you guys tonight. But a couple of you have already given me sizes. I know Melanie, Sarah, Sable, and I think
I always hate this because I don't know what size.
Last year we did well though. We went really well with the sizing.
I know, but I just get so nervous.
I'm always a medium on like everything. Even if it's baggy on me, I don't care. So I would rather go a little bit baggier on me for workout shirts than I don't like wearing super tight clothes, but that's just me. So Sable just typed out to pack workout clothes. So you're there. Sable and I are arriving on Wednesday. I like arriving a day early simply because I like to get organized. Because here's what happens when you arrive. You don't just arrive and start attending stuff. You have to check in. So there's a check-in process. So you get to Summit and you're going to go to the convention center to check in. Now, the cool thing about Indianapolis is that the convention center and the stadium, which is the two places that you're going to be, they're connected. So you don't have to like walk long distances, which was New Orleans. That was my first Summit. It was awful. In Indianapolis, it's very easy. So you get to go from place to place very easily. Okay. So when you arrive, you're going to go to the convention center. You're going to check in. They're going to tell you where to check in. There's going to be banners everywhere. So that's not hard to find. You will find where you have to go check in. And you're going to check in by rank. So they'll have coach, emerald, diamond, star diamond. And so you'll go to your rank, you'll check in, they'll give you a name badge, they'll give you any ribbons that you've earned throughout the past year. That's pretty much it. So Sable and I just like to go and check in early to avoid like rushing through that process. And then there's a store inside the convention center. They open up a big space, which is called the Core. And the Core is where they sell all the Beachbody workout clothes, all the Beachbody apparel. They have stuff in there that they don't put on the website. Okay, so it's like really nice workout clothes, pants, and it's by like program. So they have it organized by program. So the next program we're launching is 100 more meltdowns. So you're going to be able to pick up clothes for that program there that you won't be able to order online. Nobody will be able to order online for sure. So they'll have like the names of the programs and then all their gear underneath that. And then they also have amazing clearance boxes, which we found some bomb clearance.
The clearance section is out of control. Mind you, you get your Coach discount on everything you buy.
On top of the discount. So they'll give you double.
I think I got like a shirt for $5.
I got a vest, a Pio Zip vest with a short sleeve that she actually found for me with a hoodie for like, I think it was like $4 or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I recommend after you check in that you take some time to go through the store because it does sell out. So if you fit that into your schedule earlier on, you get more options. Also, what they sell there, they sell some of the supplements. So like Beach Bars they have, Daily Sunshine they have. So if you don't want to pack those and you just want to buy a box there, you can do that as well. Or say you've never tried the Beach Bars and it's, you don't want to deal with shipping and stuff, you can buy some of those products as well.
That's why a lot of people do it is because they don't want to pay for shipping. So.
Yeah. Also, last year it was card only in the store.
It's every year.
Yeah, so I like saved up cash to go shopping, and then I had to use my card. So keep that in mind.
Use my Coach account. So if you have your Coach ID number and you have a card associated with that for your like HD orders, they can charge it to that.
Yep. So shopping is amazing. Yeah. Also, I recommend that you pack your Energize.
Yes.
And Recover definitely are the two things I would pack. If you don't want to worry about, like, if you don't like drinking your shake, just in a shaker bottle, or you don't have a travel blender or anything, they do have amazing Shakeology stations, like a concession stand that you can buy. And I want to say it's like $5.50-ish for a shake. But it's going to be amazing because they're going to blend it with, like, the banana, and they'll actually add their set menus. So you can look, if you download the Beachbody app for their events, you can see what concession area is serving which shakes, and you can go, but they'll even do like the focused energy into them and different things.
So the TBB Events app is what you want to download, because not only does it keep you updated to like where Shakeology bars are and where the rooms are of stuff, but it'll notify you in real time when things are happening. So definitely get that app.
But I want to say the Shakeology bars were open from like 7 to 5.
All day, pretty much.
So all day.
So here's the agenda. Here's the basic agenda. It really starts on Thursday, but on Wednesday is when registration opens, the core opens, and this is for elites. And you can also at Summit get certified for teaching Beachbody programs. Okay, so this, if in the future you want to get certified to teach a program, you could do it on these days as well. Okay, so really, the first day of Summit is Thursday, and it starts in the evening, opening general sessions at 7:45 p.m. to give time for people to arrive. Now, here's a cool thing about what happens on Thursdays. General sessions really opens up that Thursday. However, they have these little workshops, and every year they change. So this year they're doing a workshop on how couples work the coaching business at 2, how men work the coaching business at 3:30. So last year they had a financial planner attend and teach us about financial planning for our business, which was mega cool. Okay, so they've started adding in these little workshops that you can attend that are very valuable if the topic really drives with you. The other thing that happens on Thursday is Mr. Republic and Josh Coates. If you know Josh Coates, he's a big teacher for a lot of coaches, have began hosting an event called the Power of I Am together, which I know there's like 4 or 5 of us that are going to that on Thursday. It's during the day at 1 p.m. And that is like kind of like a pre-summit summit. And they bring on coaches and they talk about their experience, but Josh is a really amazing speaker. He's really inspiring, and he's a minister's son, so he has a way of preaching that's very eloquent. Can you speak to your experience with that a little bit, Sable, last year?
Yeah, so I had actually signed up for some of Josh's free like webinars, and he was not my favorite. And then when I watched him live during the Power of I Am, he completely sold me. He totally changed my mind about his style of, he calls it push coaching. And really what that is, like a coach to coaches, you know. And he even talked about his journey, about the type of coach he was when he first started and the coach that he is now and the speaker that he is now, and realizing, you know, the differences in himself, which was neat to have seen that myself, you know, watching him evolve. But it is such a nice event. You are surrounded just by misfit coaches, so our big upline. Everyone is so nice, so thoughtful, so excited to meet each other, that in itself is very refreshing. And then you have this amazing stage of dynamite speakers. So there's a great lineup of coaches of all different backgrounds, you know, different, how they got into coaching, how they run their coaching business. And you really just get to hear from them on how they do it and why they do it that way. And I found different key points from each speaker, so that you're going to have so many takeaways. Like, just bring a notebook and just keep writing notes. Take pictures of some of the slides, you know, however you feel comfortable. You know, it's like going to school almost.
Yeah. So Power of I Am, they're still selling tickets. I think it's like the last night to sign up. I just got an email from Josh actually about it. You can just Google Power of I Am, or go to joshcoates.com. You can buy tickets from there, the $25. I bought them for all the girls, and they all paid me for PayPal, which, by the way, for shirts, I'm doing the same thing to save on shipping and to save the artist's time getting it out to all of you guys. She lowered the cost of our shirts. So it's going to be about $20 per shirt if we print 8 of them. Obviously, if it's less of them, it's less cost, but I gave her a rough estimate of 8 because I wasn't sure how many people were going to want shirts. So it's going to be in the teens /$20 for the tank. But she's hand designing them. And last year we paid similarly. Well, I gifted some of them last year, and they were about the same price. So, I mean, when you have it hand designed, that's what it comes out to be. So Thursday, the workouts, you have some workouts now on Thursday, depending on who you chose, at 5 p.m. EST. Typically, the Super Trainer workouts are Friday and Saturday, but now they have some of them at 5 p.m. EST. So just make sure you know who you signed up with to work out with so that you can attend the correct workout session for you.
It will be the most amazing workout of your life.
Yeah. It's so fun to work out live with them. It's like way more fun to work out live.
The energy, you know, a lot of us are used to working out by ourselves in our living room, right? Like, but to have a whole room of people like cheering each other on, high-fiving, telling you to keep going, like strangers. They see you struggling, they're like, you can do this, keep going, you know. And then you hear the coaches live, the super trainers, you know, just encouraging you. It's a really neat experience.
It is really good. So then open general sessions is at 7:45. We can all attend that together. That's going to be in the auditorium, like in the Lucas Oil Stadium. It's humongous. So what I suggest we do is get on a Voxer thread, all of us, and Voxer each other to a meeting point so we can attend together. We do try to get there and save seats. That's hard to do because everybody's kind of doing the same thing.
It's the football stadium. It's massive. We take about a quarter of it to half of it.
It's huge.
And so it's really impossible to try to find each other once you're in the crowd. So having a meetup point outside is best.
Yeah, you can wear workout clothes for that too. You don't have to dress up for any of the sessions. You can wear whatever you want. There's really no dress code. It's like whatever you want to wear. I just like us to wear one nice outfit to go to dinner together and then to take a photo and then also to do like a tank day together. But that's like a personal thing because I think it's cute. not because it's required. We hang out in workout clothes all day long. Bring comfortable shoes to walk around, okay? And my suggestion is to just bring workout shoes and to just wear those all the time because you're going to be doing a lot of walking. And you
also, I recommend a sweater, which sounds crazy because it is summertime, but when you're inside the general sessions, it does get cool.
Yeah. Or buy a sweater at the core, which we also did.
Yeah, we went shopping a lot.
But you want to bring something to cover yourself up for sure.
So, also, I brought like a backpack to carry all my stuff around during the day, just because that's easy for me. But if you had, you're definitely going to want like a larger bag to haul all your, you're going to want to bring a water bottle so you can keep refilling it. Like that's one of my travel tricks anyway. So you're going to have that. You're going to have your notebook. You're going to have your phone. You're going to have, if you go shopping at the core, you're going to be hauling that stuff around unless you go put it back in your room. And you're also going to be, I don't know, anything else that they...
Backpacks for sure, comfortable shoes, sweater. Those are and water bottle. Those are 4 staple things for sure. So this general session lasts like a couple hours, I would say 2 to 3 hours, and you're not going to be learning new material. This is really just introducing the theme of this year's event. You're going to be hearing about winners, like Beachbody contest winners, challenge winners, and
it's a lot of hype.
Yeah, there's a lot of transformation stories. There's a lot, so it can be kind of emotional. Actually, I think it's really beautiful. I like the opening general sessions. Okay, so Friday is when the party starts. Okay, so when I say the party starts, you will not have time to do pretty much anything except attend a workout, which right here you see they go from 6 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. Okay, your general session is in at 9:30. So this workout is a 45-minute workout. Okay, so you have to time going from your workout if you want to change and shower and eat to then get to your general session. The general sessions are in the auditorium. They're always going to be in the football stadium, always. General sessions always in the stadium.
Which means if it starts at 9:30, you have to be there at like 9 to get a seat together.
Correct. And then from there, you're going to have a break. It's going to go to about 10:30-ish, maybe 11. And
it goes to lunch, yeah.
Yeah, it goes to lunch. And then we break, and obviously you have a chance to grab food. We'll explain the food thing in a second, like best practices for food. But there's a space for food. Then you go to training workshops. And the training workshops are in the convention center, in hallways with letters. So they're going to be like, your training is in hall H. Now this year they're doing something new, which is what Emily kind of mentioned. This year it is by rank. So if it's your lifetime rank, it's any rank that you have hit in the lifetime of your Beachbody career. So if you've hit Emerald, you're going to be with Emerald leaders in that track. If you're coach, you're going to be with coaches in that track. If you've ever hit Diamond, you're going to be with Diamond leaders, Diamond to 1 star. And then there's like 2 star to 5 star or something, and then upwards of that. So it's new. I see why they're doing it. I was reading over the agenda of the ranks and tracks because it really is a different place in the business and you do need different information. So I'm kind of inclined to think this is actually a really good thing. A lot of you guys are going to be together, so that's really exciting. You guys will get to do this together depending on your lifetime rank that you have achieved in the business. So maybe just decide who you're going to buddy up with for your training workshops and hang out. Also meet new people.
And that night we can do dinner together.
Yeah, because this year I'm not going to the Success Club party. It's invitation only. I'm pretty sure I did not earn that invitation this year. So I will be available. So we can do, like, if you wanted to do a dress up dinner this night, we can do that Friday night. I'll make reservations ahead of time. There's a lot of really amazing local spots to eat in Indianapolis. So like really cute little spots that we just loved so much. So we'll make a reservation for that night. We have to put out our list of our favorite places to stable.
Yeah. Saturday gets crazy.
Saturday, because you're tired, right? Like you're gonna be tired here, by the way.
Yeah, you'll be tired.
And then then the super workout on Saturday is a group workout outside, like every coach together. This workout is by trainer, right? Like this workout is groups of people by trainer. This workout is all the coaches at the same time on the street in Indianapolis doing a morning workout.
They block off the downtown. They put up big jumbotrons on the street corners because there's no way you can see the main stage unless you get there at like 4 a.m. And everyone works out together and all the super trainers teach. That is like what, a 2-hour workout?
Yeah. It's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes to 2 hours, and it's every trainer teaches. So every trainer has a 10 to 15 minute slot. They come out, they do a sequence, and then the next one comes up, and then the next one comes up. And there's a lot of freaking super trainers. So you are literally working out for 90 minutes to 2 hours, and it is exhausting.
That is a 2 scoop of energized morning.
Yeah, you need a lot of energized. So this is why we say pack your energized, because you gonna need it.
I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. It is a long workout. You're outside, and I like killed it because of the energy. Like honestly, because there's so many people around you, they're all in it. Like it takes your workout to a whole different level. I've never worked out so hard before.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So there's that. And then from that crazy mess of mass, you definitely need to clean up after that. You can baby wipe yourself, you can take a shower, whatever, but general session begins at 9:30 again that morning. So you really—
This is why we say it's pretty casual. Like we stayed in like workout comfortable clothes because it's back to back to back. And
yeah, this day
it's just not that fussy.
Because it's a 90-minute workout. So you're talking about 6 to 7:30, right? 7:30 to 8. And
then you got to walk back to your hotel, change, eat breakfast, and meet 30 minutes before general session so you can get a seat.
Yeah.
So it goes fast.
Yeah. Then the training workshops, you get more of a break here because this was such a close call, and they know that. So they give you a bigger break right here. You're going to get some more speakers in the general session. So by the way, Rachel Hall is going to be there this year. So she's one of our speakers. General sessions where you get people from not just Beachbody teaching you on business principles. So that is something that's a great asset that Beachbody does. They bring in these professionals from the outside world to come in and speak to you about business. That's what happens in these general sessions. The training workshops are specifically top Beachbody coaches' best practices. That's what these are. Okay, celebration is the closing of Summit. So this is when they do wrapping up of Summit. They'll release the new Summit tickets for the following year at a very discounted rate. The most discounted the tickets are ever going to be. So they'll literally announce it and you can get on your phone and buy them that night to get a really, really good deal.
Celebration is also where they announce the Beachbody winners for the transformation that you keep seeing like on their Instagram and their social media right now. So that's where they announce the winners and you get to meet, and hear all their stories of the challengers that are in the competition.
And then Sunday is obviously departure. So that is the agenda. I'm going to stop screen share so that I can.
So we talked a little bit about things to pack. We talked about the schedule. Now food, they do give you quite a bit of time for lunch. So you'll see like the afternoon sessions at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock or whatever. They do give you about a 2-hour time frame for lunch. When you registered for Summit, they had the option to add on a box lunch. That all runs through the conference. And if you did add on a box lunch, you would just pick it up at the like concession area. They have a lot of signs that show, lunch pickup. Inside the convention center, there's also like concession areas. And you did not have to prepay, that you could just buy a la carte if you'd like. They also have the Shakeology bars if you wish to just have a shake for lunch or something simple like that. There are restaurants that are pretty close by, but they do get busy because, again, there's 20,000 Beachbody coaches. So the restaurants are busy. Last year, Shakti and I actually got groceries and just kept some small groceries. Our hotel actually had breakfast, so we didn't have to worry about that. And then we just took fruits and things off of the breakfast bar, like for like our snacks during the day. I packed Beach Bars and my shake and Recover and Energize, of course. And then for lunch, she and I packed lunch, like from the grocery store. We made wraps, like in our hotel room. One day we went back to the hotel room to eat. The other day we just packed it with us and ate, like in the conference area, like just in the general seating areas, because we were powwowing on all of the info that we were just like soaking up. And then we went out for dinners. So that's kind of how we handled food. I think this year, because we're not going to have a rental car, we're just going to Amazon our group to the hotel room. Because with Prime, you can do that to a hotel or to a house. So
I have Instacart now too, so we can literally order from anywhere. So it's magic. That's a nice hack as well. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of walking distance things too from the conference center and from the hotels. So it's not hard to travel around Indianapolis, and Uber and Lyft are obviously available, and they're super friendly and fast, and it's great service. So
also, all the Beachbody coaches are super nice. Like if you hear someone saying they're going to the grocery store, be like, "Hey, are you getting an Uber? Can I ride with you?" Like they will. They're that nice.
That's for sure. Really accommodating. Definitely want to bring a notebook. You're going to be taking a lot of notes. And I think the other thing I would say is not to become overwhelmed, because it's so easy to be in this environment and you're receiving so much information. And the other thing that starts to happen, and I saw this last year with you guys, the first round of coaches that went with me to Summit of my team, was a lot of comparisonitis starts happening, because you're seeing a lot of very successful coaches, and you're seeing a lot of people walking around with these long banners on their, badges and all the things they've accomplished and all the things they've done. And it can get a little bit overwhelming that way. So I really want you guys to understand that it is a privilege to attend something like this. It is such a fun experience to just absorb it for you and to make of it what you need to make of it, instead of like deciding to make it mean something about you one way or another. Like, to really look at it as an opportunity to hang out with your team. For some of us, it's to meet for the first time, which is an incredible thing to be able to do, since we are so far from each other and we don't really get to hang out ever unless we're on screen. So really soak it in for what it is and really have a blast is my recommendation. That's what I would say to any new coach who's going. Really enjoy it. Be in the moment, drink all the Kool-Aid, feel the joy of being surrounded by all of your
Kool-Aid, the Energize.
Yeah, well, it's like Kool-Aid, really. Now it's pink too, so it's just about the same. So,
I would just, even last year, like, it was overwhelming. It's mentally exhausting because you're hearing so much. It's energetically exhausting because you're feeling so much. It's also physically exhausting because it's long days, right? You saw the schedule. Workouts start at like 7 a.m. and then you're not done until almost dinner time. You're tired. But what my plan was last year and what my plan will be this year is I just write down everything that speaks to me. I just take crazy amounts of notes, because what happens is what you hear in one, you'll hear some conflicting information. And it only sounds conflicting because you're hearing it back to back from different views.
Of course.
But it's different people's perspective on how they run their business. So I just took notes on everything. And then when I came home, I kind of decompressed and went back through my notebook. Because there are things on day 2 that you'll remember that you won't remember day 1's topics, because it just you're just so overwhelmed. So I came home, sat with my notebook, and really just went through the topics again and was like, okay, what do I want to implement? What takeaways, did I feel would resonate with me? What things do I want to implement? What goals do I have? And then I kind of built my business routine from that, because you're going to hear so much.
That's true. There's a lot. I didn't write everything down. I just wrote down what spoke to me. That's what I do when I'm there. When someone is speaking and it resonates, I'm like, I'm going to write that down. I want to remember that. And this is where you have to become discerning, right? Because you have to know who you are, and you have to know like how you want to be in this business. So when you're being met with all of these leaders who have, you know, they're going to share their story. They're going to share how they started. They're going to share what they've learned along the way, best practices, etc. You've got to kind of lean into, is this kind of leadership the kind of leadership I would want to be and have? Like, is this something that I want? And then if it is, then take close notes and pay attention to the things that they share. I definitely resonate way more with some top coaches than others. There's definitely some people that are like, this is totally my style, and other things that totally aren't. And they just give you all of it so that you can decide. You know, they're catering to a huge population of people, bunch of different people with different preferences from different countries who run businesses completely different. So they've got to do the work of giving you all of this information in various different ways so that it lands in one way or another, right? That's their job. That's why I love the Power of I Am event, because I feel like that event is really about mindset. That's really what they drive home before you even get to Summit. Josh and Andrea and everybody else who puts this together, they spend a lot of time talking about the mindset behind this business and how you have to think about yourself and your relationship to your business in order to see what you want come out of it. They spend so much time kind of prepping you mentally for what's coming over the weekend. I think it's a really nice introduction actually to the weekend, and I wish I had had that my first year.
I will tell you that you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, that's true. It is everything. It is everything they hype it up to be. Beachbody does not miss a detail. They don't miss a blink. They decorate to the nines. They go above and beyond. They deliver. They deliver on everything they do. And you kind of know that because you use their programs and you use their products, but you don't know that until you get to a corporate event and you really see. Where I really saw that was in Success Club Trip. Like, Summit was cool, but when I went to Mexico with Beachbody, I was like, what is this? Like, they hand and foot. I mean, literally for a whole week. It was wild. And this cruise I just went on, same thing. Same thing. So I think it's a beautiful thing for you to just be able to absorb the culture of the people who have created this company and what they have given and how much they continue to give to you as a member of the organization, as a really crucial component of the organization. So anyways, we've blabbed a lot about Summit. Ask questions. What didn't we cover that you need to know?
You can, if you follow all the super trainers on like Instagram, you can stalk them during the event to go hunt them down for pictures.
Yeah.
I did that.
You can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You total like fangirl. Like all of my favorite top coaches, all the super trainers, like I would just stalk them on Instagram and go bump into them.
Because they're so funny and hilarious. Like, come on, let's be real. What questions y'all have? What didn't we cover? What are you confused on? Wow, we did such a good job, Sable. Look at us. I'm so impressed.
You should be
I
pumped,
seriously
Sarah.
wish that someone had like told me all this before my first one, because I literally got there. First of all, I hate New Orleans. I hate saying that, but it's true. Like, that city gives me so much PTSD. I can't even be 5 seconds in that city without having like a panic attack.
It's not my favorite.
So I did not like being in that city at all, and everything was like very disjointed, and I had no idea what was happening. It was like so intense. So I really wanted to make it as simple as possible for you guys, that you received the agenda, that you understood what was going to happen play by play, that you guys had an expectation of like what is coming as far as your expenses, what's going to be included, what's not. Like, really, it's your stay and your food. Like, that is your expenses. That's what you're facing at, is your stay and your food, because you already got your ticket, you already paid for your track. Like, none of the workshops are extra, none of the workouts are extra, none of that. So all of that is included. Go to bed early. Like, a lot of coaches like to get to Summit and think it's like party time and stay up like really, really late and drink like it's Success Club Trip, and it's not. Because the next day you are going to be really tired and you're not going to be able to pay attention, and you're going to be like hating your life. So packing snacks is a really good idea, or ordering snacks when you get to where you are, or beach bars or anything like that for your day-to-day. Because it's a nice quick snack in case you can't eat a full meal or you can't whatever. It's really easy. And in the future, booking a hotel, the ones with breakfast always book up first for a reason, because it's really convenient to go downstairs, have food, and then head out where you're going, or come back from a workout, eat, and head out where you're going. So when I learned that hack, I was like all up on that, because I was like, okay, good to know. But if you don't have that, just get groceries. Just have stuff in a mini fridge or in your fridge, and make sure that you can quickly pull sustenance. Packing your food is also genius. We did that. We made sandwiches and wraps and chips and took them with us, and it was a lifesaver for time. Because the last thing I wanted to do between session was rush around. I don't like to rush around. I don't like to be hurried at all. Like, if you know me, I don't like to hurry. Like, I'm good at it, but I don't like it. So that's my priority. Not hurrying.
Also, pay attention to the weather in case it's going to rain. Like,
Yeah.
when we get closer, we'll need to look at that.
Someone's playing music. Like a movie? What's playing?
I'm like that person that travels. I have to buy an umbrella every time I go somewhere because I never.
I hear music. Am I crazy? Is someone playing?
No, I hear it. Tanya's the only one that's not muted.
Okay, Tanya's listening to music at the same time. That's who it was. Okay. I was like, am I insane? Are these like the angels in my head singing right now? What's happening?
Oh my god, Susie's like, I hear it too.
Has it happened yet? Like, I lost my mind. Oh my gosh.
But we can all hear it.
Okay.
I can't wait because I get to meet all of you in person.
No. So excited. I'm so thrilled to meet you guys in person, to give you a huge hug and to love on you and to celebrate you. I'm so excited to see your beautiful faces for the first time and to see how short or tall everyone is. Because you never know how tall anyone is when you get in person. Then you're like, holy shit, you're tall. Or like, man, you're tiny. That always, like when I met Lauren Ricks, my upline, for the first time, she's super tall. Y'all are going to see her at Summit and you're going to be like, whoa, Lauren. Well, no, she's having a baby, so she won't be there.
No, she's really tall though.
But she's really tall. When I met her, I was like surprised because I didn't see her as being that tall. And she
We
didn't
only see like floating heads every week, so we don't know.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. Such a great experience, and it's so good to go to dinner together and just talk and connect and like, you know, process the day and all you've learned and just like get to know you guys on that level. It's super fun. There's also an amazing frozen yogurt shop in downtown Indianapolis that we went to last year, which we will be going to because they have the absolute best toppings bar I've ever seen in a yogurt shop. And they had a lot of like sherbet options because Jenny's vegan and she was with us last year. And so they had a lot of dairy-free options and a lot of amazing toppings. So we could probably do that like Saturday night, grab like smaller bites and then go there. There's a really amazing, you remember that burger place we went to in that hotel lobby or whatever, that hotel restaurant?
Yes.
We ate there like 3 times. It was
so good.
so good. It was one of the best burgers I've ever had in my entire life. So
And there's a good taco restaurant. I have to eat like if I don't have tacos like every other day, I'll detox.
yeah. Yeah.
And I was there for like 4 days, so I was like, someone better give me some guac and some sort of tortilla. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem.
There's also a really amazing like vegan restaurant that we went to, again, because Jenny was looking up restaurants for us called the Garden Table or something. It's
all good. It's all fun.
Oh, it was so good.
And
So-
if there's anything you guys want to do when you're doing a little bit more research about Summit, we can always add that to the to-do list.
So go to like City of Indianapolis, do a little bit of research on restaurants or things like that, like get to know the city a little bit. And I would like for us to go to that vegan restaurant at least one night, just because I know Susie is vegan, and also their food is delicious, period. So they have non-vegan options as well, but they are very vegan friendly. So I would like for us to go to the Garden Table, and then we can maybe do like a Mexican the other night. And then Sable and I are just going to have to run and hide and eat burgers another night over there.
Well, you have me for a whole week. So my travel is really crazy because Shakti and I decided like we wanted to go together to Summit. So I'm literally flying from Tampa to Atlanta for 2 days before we fly together to Indy.
Yes, I'm so excited for that. By the way, my husband's taking us to Chattanooga the first 2 days of that week. So, surprise.
I have like so many plane tickets. Like I have like 4 different plane tickets for this trip alone.
It's going to be great. We're so excited.
Yeah.
So how many of us are going? I think, so for sure, Kari, Emily, Susie, Sable, Sarah, myself, and Melanie, for sure. Those 7 of us are going, no doubt. I think, oh, and Pam, 8 of us. So for sure, Pam is also going. She already has tickets. I know that for sure. I think Leah and Tanya were like on the fence if they were going to go. I'm trying to think if there was someone else who was on the fence. I need to talk to Sharaf. I didn't know if Sharaf wanted to go. But there's like 8 of us solid going, which is double what we had last year. So that's really exciting. That was my goal. My goal was to double last year's numbers. We had 4 of us last year. So that's really great. Next year we need 16. All right. No more questions?
It's like a month away.
I know. So I just got a message from Jessica Cameron, who's doing our shirts. She said she's working on the mock-up right now. I think I'm for sure going to tell her. I think we do have 8 shirts though, right? Because Pam, I need to text Pam privately. So there's 8 of us solid going.
I think we have most of our sizes now.
Yeah, I'm missing. Let me just verify real quick before I jump the gun here. Okay, I have 3 smalls. That's Melanie, Susie, and Sarah. Those are your sizes. Yes. Okay, I have me as a medium, and Sable as a large. Emily wants a medium, so it's 2 of us, 2 mediums.
And then where was Kari's size?
Kari said small, so I'm gonna need 4 smalls.
And then Pam is like shrinking so fast. I don't know what size she is.
I know. Isn't that incredible? She's amazing. I'm so proud of her. She's doing great. She's probably going to say medium because she does have boobies, which I don't.
I can't tell if I want a large or an extra large. Probably just a large.
It's a muscle tank though, right?
I know,
like
but
loser.
I'll go with large. I can handle it.
Okay. Okay, she's just asking any update on shirt sizes. Do the sizes run large or small?
I'm sure it'll be fine because it has the arms cut out. I'll just cut it up and re-sew it if I need to.
Anybody can get a hold of Pam, but
it's like such a pain. My chest is like mega huge and it doesn't fit into any. Large is fine.
Okay, I just texted Pam. No matter how small I get, I wear a medium. I tested this theory out. Even when I was at my tiniest from doing 80-Day Obsession, I'm a medium because my shoulders are like a linebacker's. I literally have such a broad freaking shoulder, like between shoulder and then my hips are also the same way. So I'm like kind of Coke bodily, but like triangular up top. So I'm like, I need to wear a medium. Otherwise a small looks like my organs are being suffocated. It looks like I'm in a corset if I'm wearing a small t-shirt.
I mean, I'm the same way. It doesn't matter how hard I work. It's still going to be large on top.
It's like I'm a medium forever and my ass doesn't fit in anything smaller than that either. So it's like, well, all right, just gotta live with that.
I'll survive.
All right, my loves. So obviously this recording is going to go up. If you have any questions or you think of anything, like maybe you had a list or you forgot a question on the call, just ask us in the group page. I'm sure it'll help everybody, all the summit questions that you have. I'm going to start a Voxer thread for us. If you don't have Voxer, please get Voxer. Let me know what your Voxer handle is. I'll put us in a thread. Call it Summit 2019. It's the easiest way for us to keep in touch and to connect and to set up meetup points, especially since we're going to be in different tracks. Okay. All right. So, break. All right, y'all. Have an amazing night. I'm super excited. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye.